Game 6 of the NCAA Nashville Regional. We have head coach Alex Sogard. Coach, if you would, first an opening statement, please.
First I'd like to congratulate Louisville Cardinals. I thought they played tremendous baseball this weekend. They really pitched it all 3 games. So congrats to them. I thought they earned it. Just proud of our guys, how they fought, they competed. I think no one expected us to be here today. I know I mentioned that before, but they fought to the end, and it was good to see those seniors go out on a high note. With the big win earlier, playing in the regional championship. I believe it's only the 2nd time in our program history we've done that. So we're going to continue. We've talked in our program about a lot of success going to regionals. We're going to continue to try to beat the door down and get to a super regional. But really proud of this group.
Questions for Coach?
Because there's a couple moments in that game where it seemed like it could have been blown open even more, and I was really impressed with your teams. I mean, you've locked in and made some big plays. Basically, like that entire game, you never gave up. And you just mentioned doing something you've only done once before in program history. What does it speak to the character of your team and your players?
They're awesome kids. They make our job easy. They make my job easy going to work every day because they love to work. They have fun doing it, and obviously they're great kids. We didn't play our best baseball today, this game, and I told them after the game, like, they're not defined by this one game tonight. They did a good job of keeping it somewhat of a game. We defensively kind of got out of hand a little bit. We never got the bats going. Again, credit to Louisville's arms. I thought they were tremendous. But, there's a different level of grit our guys have. I feel like, we talk about the toughness and all those things. But there's a resilience that they have where they're just never going to give up, right? And even when our back's against the wall, like, they're still going to continue to push. And we talk a lot about that in life, Some days you just got to show up, right? When it's not going your way, you just continue to fight. And I was just proud of how they fought all weekend.
What was Everly doing that made it especially tough on you guys?
Well, he's landing that breaking ball. Obviously, we got a lot of left-handed hitters, and so he's from a 3/4 slot. He landed the breaking ball really well, and then he was able to offset that with his fastball, kind of top of the zone, and that was our kryptonite a little bit all weekend. We struggled getting to the top of the zone fastballs, but he got in a really good rhythm. We weren't able to break his rhythm. We had some good swings here or there, line outs, but he did a tremendous job. I thought he did a tremendous job.
Boston Smith's big weekend, obviously. Tied for the nation lead in home runs now. I know it's a team-based.
Is that right? Here. I wasn't even sure about that.
I think he tied Mason Neville with that home run.
He's on an incredible. I told him he's on one of the best heaters I've ever seen. Like, it's like 17 homers in 19 games. Like, I told him I'm not sure Barry Bonds did that, but pretty cool way to go out. Being a senior, I think it'd be insane if the guy doesn't get an opportunity in professional baseball. But it was really cool to see. He was pressing a little early in the season, and then he just wanted to enjoy his senior year, and there was like a switch, right? And he obviously is extremely talented, but it's really cool to see what he did the last month.
You've got a really nice pitching staff. Can you talk a little bit about the recruiting efforts you guys make and the development you guys make in terms of, at the mid-major kind of level, to be able to put together a staff like that is really impressive.
I appreciate it. Yeah, I mean, a lot of those guys work hard. We got a new pitching coach this year, does a tremendous job. We really struggled on the mound last year. That was a weakness for us. We could really hit, and so we made an effort this summer to work hard. Our freshman class was really good. Some of those guys threw tonight, but then some key old transfers with experience, and I think collectively helped us have a lot more depth, which allowed us to get here in the first place out of the losers bracket in our tournament, and then kind of survive the last couple of games. But Travis Ferrick's our pitching coach, does a phenomenal job with our guys.
Anything else? All right, Coach, thank you.
Thank you. I appreciate